Okay, so my last course outcome that I'm going to reflect on is number 6, which is connect problem solving strategies to K through 12th grade mathematics standards. I think as far as like the discussion boards go, I think I have a really easy time of looking at the standards and matching up a corresponding problem that we did for that unit. I don't know, it's just really easy for me to see the connections and how they work together. Um, for example, the 14th discussion board or the thread that we did this unit, I use the standard where it's determine unknown numbers in addition and subtraction problems relating 3 whole numbers. And I related that to the donuts problem where you had to figure out how many donuts were in the case at the beginning of the problem. And it was just very easy to me because I had done the problem and I had basically set up addition and subtraction problems where there were unknown numbers and I had to figure it out. So obviously it worked really well, and I connected the two, the standard and the problem together. Um, I think what I do need to work on though is being aware of the standards as I'm doing the problems and learning the strategies. I think sometimes I forget that this is not just a math class and it is a teaching math class. So I think I need to remember that I'm doing this to use these strategies as a teacher in my future classroom. So I think I need to keep in mind that I'm doing this for future students how and think about how I can use that in my classroom and how I can use it with students, and how will different students see the problem differently? How will they use different strategies? So I guess it's not necessarily connecting them to the standards, but it's more connecting it to actual teachers, which is what the standards are doing, or teaching, which is what the standards are doing. It's connecting it to your lessons and your actual classroom. I think I don't necessarily remember the standards or like think about them until I have to do the discussion board for that. Um, but I think it's important that I keep the standards more in the back of my head and bring them forward every once in a while and kind of look at them and kind of say like how can this strategy apply to this any of these standards, a little more even outside of the discussion boards. So yeah, so that's my 4 course outcomes that I've reflected on. And sorry, it's a little choppy. I was doing them one at a time. Um, but yeah, so there we go. There's one more unit left, and I still have a little bit more work to do as far as advancing my mathematical knowledge and trying to connect this to teaching. All right, thank you.